Hey everybody, it's Tommy
and Emily
with the Renaissance, and we're taking another little field trip today, so we hope you're going to enjoy the ride with us. We're going to Incredible Edibles, which is located in downtown Richmond.
I'm excited. We're trying cake today, okay?
I know there's going to be some cake tastings, we're not going to lie, so I wore my buffet breeches.
Oh, perfect.
All right, so we're standing right outside of the shop, and Emily, if you can just pan up there a little bit.
Ooh,
cute little black and white striped awning, so if you're ever trying to find your way here, just look for that. It's at 718 North Cleveland Street, and there's a nice little window. It has a juice company. It's got a juice shop, gelato shop, and they do all of these awesome cakes. And keep it in mind, everything we do is sort of geared toward the wedding industry. So today we're going to be looking at wedding cakes. So off we go to meet Deborah, the owner and operator of Incredible Edibles, and maybe do a little tasting.
Yes, woohoo!
Hey everybody, it's Tommy and
Emily
with the Renaissance, and we are here today at Incredible Edibles with Deborah. Yay. I want to say the owner and operator, so fill us in a little bit. Is that correct?
Absolutely correct.
Awesome. Artistic design, maybe a little bit of everything.
Mostly dealing with the brides
and
handling the brides and sales. I have a great team that does all the actual important work.
Cool.
The designing, baking, and all that.
So how'd you get started?
Oh wow, I started 32 years ago, and we just started. I was a single mom. Had 4 little ones and had to feed them. Not cake, but it was just something that my old tennis partner and I said, hey, let's start a little bakery. We'll sell to restaurants, and that's how it started.
You're a transplant, right? You're not from Richmond, are you?
No. I started my bakery in Virginia Beach.
Okay, so the Tidewater area.
Right. And
really close neighbor to Richmond.
And we came into Richmond 3 years ago, I believe. So we kind of new, but we were bringing so many cakes up here already that it was a natural transition.
Wonderful. So we're going to ask you just a couple of questions today. We do have a lot of questions that come to us from our clients and prospective clients, and we get a lot of cake questions. Mm-hmm. So some of the stuff that you're gonna answer for us are stuff that you're probably very, very used to answering.
Okay.
Like for instance, what's the most popular flavor of cake?
Well, most of our brides do choose multiple flavors.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of our offerings. It's not a problem at all to have different flavors within the cake. Our most popular by a mile is our fresh strawberry cake.
And I know people have probably already seen that we have lots of tasting potential here in front of us, and I'm going to assume that that's the strawberry one right there.
That might be it.
Look at this!
And then, of course, close second is probably our traditional almond, which is a very traditional wedding cake flavor. But these days, anything goes.
Cool.
People are very adventurous.
What's the average cost per person usually?
We do charge by the person, and our starting price is normally $5.50 per guest, or $4 per guest if they would like to do the cupcake wrap. But a lot of people do save money by doing smaller cakes for the main cake display. And then we create some backup sheet cakes that they cut in the back.
We're no stranger to the backup cake.
It's a great way for the bride to save money, and that's why we recommend it so often. Because
and not only that, what Deborah means by backup cake, if you're just getting started in the wedding process, is that she makes this beautiful cake that all your guests can see. It's the one that typically gets cut during the beginning of the cake cutting process. And then toward the back of the kitchen, the team at the venue would cut up the cake invisible to all of the guests, so they kind of think that it's coming from this one small cake. So it's kind of a really great process. And then again, it saves you some money.
It's a money saver because it's not on display. If there's some slight imperfections, because that's how we train our interns. They train on how to frost cakes by doing backups.
Oh.
Awesome.
So that's, you know, it's not on display, so if there is a slight learning curve for
nobody's going to see it.
No one sees it. And it's all still the same delicious.
Which is almost adds to a fun story too. Did you see that jacked up cake in the back? Not saying that you would ever make a jacked up cake, but but it doesn't matter.
Corners.
All right, so how many tiers typically are on a cake? Let's say 150 people.
150 serving cake is a 4-tier cake.
Okay, so that's
a big cake.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's pretty big cake.
It's typically a heavy cake. So,
and if you can kind of slide past us there's a 4-tier cake right there. Now that's got a pretty big diameter on the bottom.
That's what we call a barrel tier.
That's okay. All right, everybody. Thanks again, Deborah, for answering those questions. We're going to come back with more, but first we're going to take a really quick tour of her cute shop. So once again, this is Incredible Edibles. Everybody enjoy.
Questions for Deborah. Our next question, yay! Our next question is, how far in advance would you suggest ordering a cake?
Almost all of our brides do book our cakes between 4 and 6 months before their
That's
wedding.
half a year.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Especially for popular months like May, October, which we are in right now. Very popular Virginia wedding months.
And I think I heard you say you have a cake tastings today.
We have one immediately following this, and it'll be the bride with a couple of her bridesmaids.
Maybe we can see them. Maybe we can. No, I'm just joking. We're not going to record it without her permission.
So that's always the cake tasting is one of the really fun appointments that brides really enjoy in the wedding planning process.
I'm excited. So do you deliver?
Oh, absolutely. We don't recommend picking up your own cake.
Well, I kind of thought that was a stupid question when I was writing it down, but then again, I get it all the time.
We have
It's
some
just the
clients,
education.
yeah, we have some clients that say, well, can I just save that delivery fee?
Yeah.
Our delivery fees are based on distance, so sometimes the brides that are, a little piece out of town have a pretty sizable delivery fee.
So 45 is where you start.
45 would be a local delivery.
Yeah, I don't see. I've been doing this a while. I don't think that's bad.
Within 10 miles.
Especially if you consider the professionalism that goes into the actual getting it to the car, getting out of the car, getting it into the venue.
Just driving down the road.
Especially if it's a 4-tier cake and it's a barrel tier like that one.
The tall, thin cakes are very top heavy.
Can't even imagine.
We have, all of our drivers have a 2-page instruction sheet on how to drive over a speed bump, how to stop, how to make
See, we never think
corners.
about stuff like that.
Yeah.
But, if they will pay attention to those little details, then they don't have to stress about it.
I think everybody watching this has had something in their vehicle that they want to be sure doesn't spill. Try doing that on a daily basis.
Yes.
For a cake that could literally cost hundreds of dollars.
Multiple cakes in one day.
And there's one. Oof, that's a lot of pressure.
And,
I know, I'm getting a little anxious thinking about it.
So we don't recommend picking up your own cake or sending any friend or family member to pick it up. It's just too stressful.
And now we're going to ask our last question. So we know you have some gelato. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
We, about 2 years ago, decided to start making gelato. And this little gelato shop was kind of the impetus for that. But since I'm meeting with brides all the time, I said, this is just hand in hand.
It's another option.
We do gelato carts that we send to the wedding. We have 4 styles. We have some really good ones in the photos. It opens up after dinner. The guests absolutely love it, and it's just different. People are not used
Kind
to
of
seeing
fun and exciting. It's a little different.
And we do all the flavors custom. We do just about any flavor you can dream up.
Because I was going to say, I tasted one time called charcoal lemonade.
Yes, we do that here.
I know.
A lot of our gelatos here
Nice.
are what we call adaptogenics, because my son's juice bar right next door has a lot of adaptogenic ingredients that we have started to incorporate in gelato as well.
So what's the weirdest flavor you think you've ever been or had requested?
Had requested.
I would say it's the charcoal lemonade. I tried it. I didn't want to, but I did, and I was like, it's
Oh,
really
good.
good.
It's very refreshing.
It was different looking. I think that's what scared me away. But Deborah was a good cheerleader for me. She was like, "Don't try it. You're gonna love it."
Yeah, charcoal will turn everything absolutely black. So.
Yeah. It's black and gray,
that's the thing. But we have people that request alcoholic gelatos.
Oh, wow.
And orange crush. We're doing next week bourbon pecan.
Oh my gosh. See,
A
that
lot
sounds
of
good.
champagne gelatos.
Ooh.
Like alcoholic gelato.
We don't recommend doing all of them alcoholic.
Of course not.
But it's nice. It's just like having a frozen mixed drink.
All right. Well, we're going to take a real quick break and show you the gelato case. And also, there is no surprise at this table, but Incredible Edibles is supplying a gelato cart.
It's a mobile cart.
Oh, I can't wait. I've seen a picture of it. It's going to be awesome. We have one coming up at our wedding next weekend. By the time this is out, we'll actually be able to include some pictures right here. So take a look at the gelato offerings at the shop here, and then right after, look at some of the pictures we took at our event of the gelato cart in the Renaissance. Enjoy. So Deborah, tell us what we have here. This all looks delicious.
This is a sample platter of 9 different flavors that we bake on a regular basis. The white is the buttercream frosting that we make in-house, and it's what covers the outside. The little dots on the corners are filling options, which are inside the cake. So we've got traditional almond with key lime, and these are just some filling options to show you. You don't have to select them.
Right, I see now, yeah. So it's not really there for decoration, it's there.
Just to show you like this.
Can we ask our camera person to come in and get a little close-up of the cake here? Of the cake tasting plate?
And then next to that, we have butter chiffon with white chocolate raspberry, chocolate with chocolate mousse. The red velvet has Nutella, which is chocolate and hazelnut. It's a very unique flavor.
The kid in me is like, woo!
Orange creamsicle. A southern specialty called hummingbird cake. Hummingbird is
amazing.
I almost died.
Right.
So
It's a
We have a
banana
cupcake.
cake. Yeah, banana cake with pineapple.
Yeah.
Carrot cake there. Lemon filling on a coconut cake, and then the fresh strawberry. And on our fresh strawberry cake, the entire surface of the filling inside is covered with chopped strawberries. So when they cut the cake, everyone has little fresh.
She doesn't like strawberries.
That's amazing.
Right.
I
It's
love
a very
strawberries.
Gosh, I hope nobody watching does it not like strawberries, because then we're going to get
If
comments.
they do, they can stop watching now. I'm kidding.
All right, so what do we do? Just dig
So you
in?
just dig in and enjoy.
Wow.
You know what I'm going for. I'm going to go for the one that you said was the most popular. And I'm also going to go here. You got to hurry up, Emily.
Oh my god.
So, and like I said before, a lot of brides, every tier will be something a little different.
Oh, of course. Now, when you said something earlier, it was really interesting that you said that your clients can choose multiple flavors. So, like for instance, if they have a 4-tiered cake,
They can have 4.
they can have 4 different flavors. See, that's pretty cool. Well, I guess the biggest tier, which would be typically the bottom tier, would be their favorite, I guess.
Their
Is that what you
favorite,
said?
and that's always also the cutting tier for the photographer's detail shot of having them cut the cake together. The top tier is traditionally their anniversary topper. We don't
Right.
factor it into the
Right.
serving count. We provide a box, they can take that home.
Do you have a service where if they come back to you a year later, if they don't want to save the top, you can provide them with
Yes.
another topper?
What we do with that is we ask really nicely for an 8x10 photo from their photographer of the cake table or the cutting ceremony, so we can have, you know, pictures to show other people.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that
then
would
we
be
give them
easy
the
to
numbers.
recreate it. Oh, see,
That's
who
smart.
doesn't like the word free?
Complimentary.
All right, everybody, so we're going to leave you here. Thanks so much again for joining us. Tommy and
Emily.
And?
Deborah.
with Incredible Edibles. So if you like what you see, be sure to,
Like and subscribe.
and don't be afraid to leave a comment for us. And while you're here, make sure to look at our videos that are after this one, and then maybe the ones that are before this one, and then maybe leave comments on those on what you would like to see in the future as well. So until next time, bye.
Bye.
Yay.
See you.